Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the Live Oaks map, and we've got Drunk Monkey in the Chieftain. Now, this was recorded when he was in 1AR, but he's moved on to another clan. So, I'll call that against him. Just organised a platoon with the MX-50B. Just telling people, yeah, he's going down to the railway line to defend. Now, see that Chieftain's tier 10 Clan Wars reward vehicle, so there's not that many in the game, but quite a few added from the last Clan Wars campaign. So there's a few more in the game now in the Asia server, but quite a powerful tank. Yeah. Good turret armor, of course. He's just taken a hit from the Foch tank destroyer there, but he's managed to basically trade a decent amount back with it. Yeah, it's got very good gun depression and very good hull, turret frontal armor. So this is quite a decent place to use it on this map. So less useful in the town scenario as well. That's why the route's coming down here. So anyway, it's got M103 there. He's going to try and snipe the turret on it. Unfortunately, didn't quite connect there. Yes, he does. Yeah, just aims a bit longer and manages to snap through the cupola of the turret on 103. Keep farming that tank, but no, just missed the cupola there and ricocheted off the top of the turret. So important to keep moving when you're doing this sort of work, just to make sure that no one can again aim on your weak spots. The Chieftain has many, but it's still possible to penetrate the frontal hull armor, and it's probably what this M103 is trying to do, although, yeah, unfortunately it doesn't really last all that long. Now, it is a tier 8 to tier 10 game, but two tier 10s on each side, so it's not your standard 357. He's got the Foch there, aims quite nicely, hits the director's bar on top, and takes the next shot on his gun, but should get rid of him. Yeah, there he goes. Aims at the same weak spot. Bye-bye. Sends him back to the garage. So now he's got these two tanks in front of him, or actually three. There's T1, T5 there, just showing his side nicely, and he's had someone fire. That's a great result there. So much he gets from the fire. Should be quite a few hundred, yes, nearly 600 hit points from the fire. And Centurion 1 there. So even though Centurion 1 is a tier 8, it's got, again, fairly similar armor layout in terms of the turret armor. It's just trying to get rid of that E5 there, but unfortunately it doesn't quite connect. And it's got a fairly dangerous Caliban there as well in terms of the gun. It's got a pretty decent penetration with its premium rounds. It's only capable of putting some hurt into a tier 10. But alright, now we've got the Czech tank destroyer at the back there, unobserved, but obviously he's being lit by this, and he does get rid of the E5, but needs to get rid of these two tanks here, the Centurion 1 and the Caliban, otherwise it's going to be a target for that tank destroyer, sometimes known as the Shrek now. I'm not sure how widespread that is, but it's coming into parlance. Just need to land some of these shots here. But he's already up to 4k damage, so not doing too badly. He's bounced almost the same amount. And the Centurion not going to last long. Now he's got access to the front of the hull, and he puts that in and gets rid of him. So they finally get rid of the resistance there on the railway line, and they're moving in now, pushing in on the Shrek, who has now taken quite a few hits. So even though it's got a very high DPM, certainly doesn't have much in the way of armor, so he's running away. Now Monkey is going to be a bit exposed crossing here potentially. There's normally tank destroyers around the sort of F4 area. And in fact, there we go. There's the WOTCCASIA. He picks up some nice spotting damage from there. And there's a Egg Panther. WOTCCASIA disappears. The Egg Panther 2 is not going to last long. Shoots into his tracks, which doesn't pan. He's going to just line him up and gets rid of him. So 4 kills now to Drunk Monkey. He's done 5k of damage now, and they're on a bit of a roll. They got 4 tanks in advance and 4k of damage up their sleeve that they can afford to play with. And Drunk Monkey's got 1500 of his own hit points left, so got a little bit to trade with if he needs to. But right now he's picking up a little amount of assisted damage here. These little TDs and tanks in the middle. Puts a nice hit into the UDS-15. Sorry, UDS-16 I should say. And just looking for more targets on there, but he's getting, just racked up a nice amount of assisted damage there. There's an E50 there, and he's just keeping his hull down below the level of everything here. And trying to put something into the T95, but unfortunately, doesn't manage to penetrate the armour at that spot. And the T95 just angled enough, but didn't help him then. So he's got another kill there, 5 kills now to Drunk Monkey, and they're just pushing in. They've encircled the enemy, they've pushed them right to the corners of the map. So it's really just a matter of time now. They're not in a winnable position. So it looks like the tanks in the town have also done their job as part of this, so it's worked out quite well in terms of the team performance here. And there's the Shrek, and there was the Shrek, so it finally sends him back to the garage. So only 3 tanks left now, FV215B, which is a tier 10, and he's only got 120 points. You'll see he managed to put a shot into him. But now there's only the 2 tanks left. So there's a very cheeky shot there from the DLC. And he's just farming the E50 here. So up to 6.5k of damage now. I'll just try and go for the ram if he can. He snaps but doesn't hit. Now we're going to go through the E50. The E50 got quite a decent gun on it. And I think he was going for the ram there. And you'll see we'll just try and get a bit more hit points out of Monkey, and in fact he's gone already. So that is the end of the battle. Pretty fast and furious there with a 7-minute game. Let's go and have a look at the details. Okay, so quite a few medals there. 6 kills, gave him the Top Gun award. He's got the steel wall, blocking 6.6k, and high caliber award for getting the most damage, just a smidgen under 7k of damage, and he's got the patrol duty medal, 4.1k of assisted damage there. So that's giving a combined damage of 11.1k. So excellent result there, and just generally, carried that game there. So of course he's got the As Tanker Mastery badge there, and that's quite difficult in this tank. So that's based on the good all-round performance. So let's have a look there. 1591 base experience. Now it would have been as part of the assisted damage there, I would think. All that extra EXP that he's earned from spotting. Tier 9A phase 1 there came in second with 3.1k of damage, and really that's the 2 outstanding damage takers there. The Waffenträger Borsig there doing 2.7 is probably the next closest one there. On the enemy team there, Caliban ended up getting the highest EXP, but with not a whole lot of damage, so it would have been assisted damage there. Best damage there from the 215B with 2.8 there, and E5 with 2.1, but doing adequate damage there for tier 10s, but the rest of them not performing, and there's quite a few 0 damages there, so not a great result there for the enemy team, but nonetheless taking full advantage of it was a Mellow, or Drunk Monkey as he is now known. So 27 shots fired, 21 hit and 17 penetrations. He had battle payments running from the clan, so that gave him some decent income, as well as what he earned from the battle. You don't get a lot from tier 10s, so his repair costs reasonable. He was throwing a fair bit of premium ammunition, but also using premium consumables, and that's put him slightly behind there with a loss of 3.6k, but very small loss there for the result. And I'm sure you're very happy with the Ace Tango Mastery badge there. So certainly a great performance. So from Drunk Monkey. Certainly, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content to follow. And thanks very much for watching.